So now we've got a backup recording going on. We've got a recording going straight to YouTube.
We are live.
Yeah, this is just a test. This is just a test. We're gonna do some 5-minute testing stuff before.
Just to make sure.
We were having some complications with the equipment.
We're just trying to make sure that everything is.
Alright. Also, start this.
Yeah. Taster. Don't take any of that seriously. I fucking hate Fergie. Anyway.
You hate Fergie?
It's on the internet now. I hate Fergie.
It's on the internet now?
Yeah.
You hate Fergie.
I've always hated Fergie.
It's confirmed Chef hates Fergie.
Absolutely.
Fergie.
It'll be on my
He hates you.
Come fight him. I know it doesn't really matter.
Come fight him.
I know it doesn't really matter to you, Fergie, and I don't want it to matter.
You can bring Will.i.am to watch.
No. No, bring Taboo.
Did you see the one that made like a butterfly song?
Taboo?
Yeah.
No, he was one of the people in the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, I knew that, but didn't like when they split or whatever. Or are they still together?
The butterfly song? What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's a fucking song called Butterfly. Oh wait, then maybe it was Tattoo. Oh wait.
The song Butterfly by Crazy Town?
Is that Crazy Town?
The fucking... Yeah, Be My Butterfly, Sugar. Baby.
No, not that one.
No?
I wasn't thinking of that one. No, it's like a techno song.
Are you talking about the one by D'Antwoord? The one that's Enter the Ninja?
No.
Where she's all like, you know, I'm a butterfly, I need your protection to be my samurai? No? That's not it?
That's not it.
What?
I'm trying to remember!
Jesus Christ.
Useless!
Every time. Every time!
Ah.
Alright, so... Did you figure out what you were talking about yet?
Butterfly or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's Enter the Ninja. That's a song by D'Antwoord.
Alright.
Yo, I'm a ninja. Yo, I play my life like a video game. I'm maintain when I'm in the zone.
I take
One player, one life in
cocaine.
one game. Yeah, that's Enter the Ninja. Fucking D'Antwoord. I can't rap, so it sounds really stupid when I say it. But trust me when I say it still sounds pretty stupid when he says it. But he says it better than me.
Oh my god. Where's Danny at?
I don't know, he should get in here.
Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that yet.
Spoiler alert!
I fucked up.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh god damn it.
You fucked it! You fucked it! You fucked me in the ass! I was gonna come in here like, oh blimey, I can't wait for the new Pokemon! You fucked me! You fucked me! Fuck you! Gonna eat your ass!
Hey everybody!
Sup everybody, this is Dan. Danny.
Welcome to Unfortunate Opinions. This is episode 2. We had Danny here. Who obviously you know now because I fucked up his intro. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
This is TJ or Saxon, it don't matter.
And it's Chef.
Chef is our host today because the topic, well, the main topic that I named the episode after was your idea.
Yeah,
so.
well, I came up with the idea because I felt like last time, and every time, most people that know me know that I just talk shit about things, and I want to be able to talk nice things about things. So I want to talk... I came up with the idea that we should talk about some form of media that, like, kind of shaped our standards for a medium of entertainment or a person.
Would you say that some people might find it as an unfortunate opinion, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I mean,
Fuck.
everybody has different opinions. Like, the thing that got me to really like sketch comedy, like Derek comedy and Whitest Kids You Know.
Also, some of the things that contributed to me wanting to do sketch comedy. But yeah, Whitest Kids You Know. And also, I also continued to follow Donald Glover after Derek comedy when I started to see stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah, and then that show he's doing that
Atlanta.
That I just started watching because I don't have Hulu.
I also just started watching it recently.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Have you seen Atlanta?
No, I haven't seen anything you guys probably have.
Yeah.
But I'll say this though, if we're talking about things that have affected our lives on a positive standard from thanks to media, I would like to I quote this a lot, but I would like to say that I squarely placed my love of metal music at the feet of Brutal Legend, Tim Schafer's Brutal Legend.
Oh,
the video game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot about that game.
Yeah,
I never played it.
Unfortunately, everyone did. It even had multiplayer that no one played by the time I got internet.
See, I never forgot about Brutal Legend because I was so disappointed by what it was and what it could have been.
No.
I feel like it could have been something so much more.
It could. I agree with you. I loved it for what it was, though. I loved the soundtrack. I loved just the whole theme. I could never think of like a game that is just literally heavy metal. It's just fucking like I love it. So many genres, like just
and also what better actor
fucking
than
Jack
fucking
Black.
Jack Black to play to give life to the lead character in this game.
They also had Lemmy Kilmister.
Yeah, Lemmy was in it.
Like Ozzy.
Yeah, they had some metal legends in there.
Lita Ford, I think.
Really? Lita Ford too?
Pretty sure. Don't quote me on it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Maybe one of her songs was in it and I'm just getting confused.
I don't know what they're talking about.
We're talking about metal, you fucking uncultured swine.
Brutal. So Brutal Legend was like, for
who's
anyone that doesn't know.
Well, like I've seen like videos, like the trailers.
Yeah, but it was a game that came out in like the mid 2000s. Yeah, I think so.
It was back when I was in high school, I think.
Yeah, so around the mid 2000s, because I was also in high school when it came out.
Maybe 2009, actually. I think it was late 2000s.
It may have been. But anyway, it was like this weird, like, cross, like, strategy action game kind of thing.
It is weird. It does have like a bunch of different things. The way I would describe it is it's an open world exploration, and whenever you're doing story missions, it is combat based. There's combat you can do, but a main draw of the game that was supposed to be is it's semi-strategy. Essentially, you get these armies that you have to build up. You have your stage and shit because you're a roadie. And you have to essentially build up your band or your army, so to speak, with like shit like headbangers and like I think it was groupie. I can't. There's a bunch of different classes. Every military has one in their armies, but it's an awesome game. Just genuinely warms my heart to play. Like just it. I probably beat that game like 7 times 100%. I just could not get enough of it.
That's great. I don't know, but it just made me think of when you were saying that, it just made me think when you said he was a roadie, it made me think of the song that Tenacious D did.
Oh yeah. Apologize. I got hungry.
You're fine, mate.
At Saxum, we'll just eat some Twix ice cream while we talk about Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend.
I think it was called The Ballad of the Roadie or something like that, but is fantastic song.
Yes.
So just like everything Tenacious D has done, it's amazing.
I'm still mad that they never gave us the greatest song in the world.
I know, we only got the tribute. It's awful.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is something that I've wanted to talk about for most of my life. I've always wanted to just talk too much about how great Galaxy Quest is. I feel like it's a fairly underrated movie by a lot of people.
Oh no, I thought it was kind of good, and I only saw it a couple days ago.
I've never seen it, so I'm the perfect proxy for all the other uncultured swines like myself.
All right, Chef.
Yeah.
You are a guy. You're trying to like pitch Galaxy Quest to Danny.
Okay.
Who's never seen it. How would you do it? Do it now.
All right. So Galaxy Quest. Imagine the original crew of Star Trek.
Which I also never watched.
Okay, but imagine them, and they find out that there's a race of aliens that actually made their ship, and they want them to confront an evil space general. But they're just actors. They're not the characters. But these aliens think that they're really the characters because they've never experienced lies or acting or film.
So it's meta.
It's super meta.
Ah.
It's fantastic. And like just some of the talent that's in this movie. Starting off, Tim Allen. You remember Tim Allen?
I'm Tim the Tim Tam Toolman and
Tim the Toolman Allen, yeah. I actually kind of feel like Tim Allen's the weakest of the main cast.
He's the weakest in anything he does.
I understand. I believe it. Yeah.
And I say that being an uncultured swine. I don't know.
I've seen a lot of bullshit Tim Allen's been in, and it's not much of it is very good. But Galaxy Quest is amazing, and I think that's because of everybody else, like Sigourney Weaver.
Excuse me. Are you not overlooking the fantastic role he played when he murdered Santa Claus in Santa Claus 1?
Oh yeah, and then he became the Claus.
Yeah, then he got inflicted with the Christmas curse.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
he became a big chungus.
So
Big
anyway,
jolly chungus.
Big
Sigourney Weaver is also in this movie. In, once again, another meta role as the female who's only used as sex appeal in the television show. And so, but she's fully aware of it.
Wait, in what show?
Sorry. They're actors from a TV show.
Oh, sorry, that was back to Galaxy Quest, my bad.
Yeah, we're back to Galaxy Quest. So, like, Sigourney Weaver, her character is that in the TV show that they were in, she just, like, repeated the computer and had big boobs. That was literally her character, and she was aware of it, and she hated it.
Oh.
And then there was, this is the movie that introduced me to Alan Rickman, who is my favorite actor of all time. Another one you'll have to refresh my mind to by referencing one of his characters. He was Snape in the Harry Potter franchise.
Ron I should mention I'm a pretty drastic, edgy meme lord.
He's
Forgive me.
a meme lord. But yeah, he was Snape. He was also you've seen Die Hard. He was Gruber. He was Hans Gruber, the villain. The guy in the suit and tie.
All of my knowledge is through our culture osmosis.
Oh my god!
I haven't seen Die Hard. I think I've seen the one where he's with the black man defusing bombs. I
just asked you 10 minutes ago if you've seen Die Hard, and you lied to my fucking face.
No, I didn't lie. I watched one of the Die Hards. I didn't know what
Danny, what was your response when he asked you, word by word?
I said, Danny, have you seen Die Hard? And you were like,
yeah. Well,
you replied with yes! You fucking liar!
Because I've seen... Here's my thing. I watch so many fucking parodies. I know the plots of so many movies through those parodies without ever watching the movies.
That's like trying to fucking dress up as Bugs Bunny, but you're not actually Bugs Bunny. You're just a fucking dude in a furry suit.
Fuck you,
dude. You got a hole in the front and put your dick through so you can do furry yip shit.
Fuck you both. All right, listen, Chef, you continue with your thing, but let me introduce this as a thing. Ask me the synopsis of a plot of a movie I haven't seen that I've only gathered from cultural osmosis and parodies.
What the fuck is cultural osmosis?
It's like whenever something's so fucking popular that everyone talks about it that you can just absorb the knowledge without ever even and this is with anything.
So like photosynthesis.
It's like photosynthesis, but he feeds through memes.
If I'm around enough scientists and they just keep on talking about shit, I'll keep absorbing what they know without actually knowing. Like, it's like music, right? You can play an instrument, but you might not know exactly why it sounds good. If I'm around a bunch of people who watch all these movies, I can understand the movie plot, but without actually fucking seeing the goddamn movie.
Alright, well, here's the movie. Tim Allen does a bunch of goofy shit. Alan Rickman's a dick, and they save people.
Wow!
I am gonna go into more detail than that because this is my fucking idea, and this is what I want to do.
But Alan Rickman played an amazing dick.
Alan Rickman was so good. Alan Rickman plays a classically trained theater actor who is famous only for being an alien on a TV show. And he's very angry about it.
Yes, you're setting this movie up pretty good. I want to watch it.
Okay, and then, alright, so, then there's, Rainn Wilson has a small part in it.
I still don't know that.
Have you ever seen The Office?
Yes.
Have you seen The Office memes?
Yes, which one is he? I have watched some episodes of
yes,
I know who Dwight is.
Yeah, he's in this movie.
You'll notice him
also,
real
this is
easily.
a movie from 1999, by the way.
No,
so this is like before Rainn Wilson became a thing.
Gotcha.
Became a household name with The Office. Daryl Mitchell, who I don't know if a lot of people will know who Daryl Mitchell is, because even in the 90s, I feel like he was in some, like, he was actually in another movie in 1999 that's also another one of my favorite movies of all time called 10 Things I Hate About You, which is a 90s, it's a 90s style reimagining of The Taming of the Shrew by Shakespeare, starring Heath Ledger.
See, I know The Taming of the Shrew from Shakespeare.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the movie. But yeah, I know what it's just this. It's a really kind of weird art. We're going off topic again.
That's fine.
It's a weird thing.
That's why I have these.
Essential synopsis: Shakespeare is just essentially like he makes this woman character who is completely unbearable, and the only way that she can get married is by having someone basically enter her into slavery to force her to be the typical woman of the time. And the weird synopsis of it is while her sisters are all these normal, appealing women that a normal man would marry, at the end of the day, they turn out to be like it's a weird message from Shakespeare.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the day, the ones who seem normal that got married to these normal guys, their relationships are weirder than the guy who fucking enslaved her and essentially brainwashed her into being the perfect wife.
I just want to note that if the music was
Very
loud
grossly
for a
oversized.
second, I just started it for some reason and stopped, and I apologize if it was loud. Continue.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's not quite how the movie goes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a very gross and shortening.
No, I got it. I got what you're talking about. It's just very different. Like I said, it's very much a reimagining of Taming of the Shrew. And I guess we can talk about that some other time because I don't want to get too sidetracked. I don't want to start a synopsis for another video, another movie while I'm talking about this movie.
You don't even know me, Chef. I'm going to stop you in every fucking paragraph.
That's fine. And then Sam Rockwell is in this movie, who you also don't know.
I don't know. Chef, I don't know.
That's fine.
You're going to be here all day if you keep introducing me to
This isn't for you. This is all for me.
Gotcha.
I just want to, like, anybody who knows who, like, these actors are.
Good for them.
I'm
so
want
proud
them to
of
know.
you.
I just want them to, like, this is
appreciation between you and them, not me.
This is me appreciating Galaxy Quest in every way. And then Tony Shalhoub, who, did you ever watch Monk? The show about the...
Yes, the detective who's like OCD about everything, yes.
Because his wife got blown up by a terrorist.
Yeah.
Hold on, did you actually watch it? Or
No, a few episodes. And he actually, sorry to sidetrack, but going back to the Shrew thing, the only reason why I know about that is because I watched a synopsis of it. I never read it, but go ahead.
So Tony Shalhoub, he was the guy who played that detective. He was in this one, and he stole every fucking scene. Like... It's so good. There's the fucking scene where everybody else except Tim Allen first travels through the pods for the first time. So the pods are just these little gelatin. It's like fucking literally like this weird goop just kind of like covers you and then it travels you through space. And that's the pods. And then after the first time they use it, like Tony Shalhoub's character gets left behind. Trying to get like some sandwiches from a little vending machine. And then they land and everyone's like freaked out because they just traveled through space and they had no idea that this was possible. And these fucking little Cthulhu monsters come through the door, and they're like making these squealing sounds, and they have these weird tools. Like some of them are spinning, some of them look like clamps, and then they're just like, and then they just like turn into people. And they're like, "We're sorry, our image generators, we forgot about them." And then fucking Tony, and then like, and then fucking Tim Allen comes in, and he's just like, "Hey, what's wrong with you guys?" And then fucking Tony Shalhoub comes in. And he's just completely unfazed by anything. Excuse me.
Is this, would you call this like a space opera, or is it just a pretty straight parody?
You know what? It's partially parody, partially space opera.
Okay, I can get into that. I like that type of shit.
Because, like I said, everything turns out to be real, and they end up actually fighting this evil alien.
No, yeah, I love those types of premises of, oh, none of this is real, and then it dawns on them, oh, fuck, everything is real.
Yeah.
I like that premise.
And the weird thing about it is that Dean Pariseau, the director, he's only, like, directed a few other things that I've noticed, but the things of note that I feel like I should mention are, like, one thing that he did that was really good.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright. So one thing that was like was pretty good, one thing that was really bad, and then another thing that was also really fucking bad. And one of the other things that he directed that were of note were Monk, TV show we were just talking about with Tony Shalhoub. The Tick, which was literally so bad I think it gave me diarrhea once.
Like, are we talking about the old Tick, like the animated Tick, or?
Yeah, no.
Or the
live
Amazon
action,
Prime?
The live action one in, like, 2003.
Wait, we're talking about the blue superhero,
Tick,
right?
yeah, the Tick.
Did they make a movie in 2003?
Yeah.
What?
It was like 2001 or 2003.
What the fuck?
I can't remember which one it was, but he directed it.
Oh, sorry.
He directed some episodes.
Turn my ringer off.
And then also he directed Red 2, which I actually, in my notes, I put lol because Red 2 is fucking garbage.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't get to see it then, because I was thinking about, I wanted to watch Red 2 in one. Like, it looked like an interesting premise, but...
So, there are some cool shots in Red, in the first one. Like, Bruce Willis just, like, kind of stepping out of a truck that's, like, drifting, and then shooting people in the face.
Yeah, I love movies. I have got a perfect movie to cover those, but yeah, keep going, Sheffield.
Like, one thing that I didn't really ever do was, like, look and see if it had won any awards. So, like, going through, I
doubt it.
No, funnily enough, it didn't win any, like, Oscars, but I think the Oscars are a fucking joke anyway.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation with a whole other group of people.
More elegant movie reviewers outside of me and TJ.
Yeah.
They don't watch movies. Well, TJ watches movies, I don't.
But they actually won a Hugo Award, which is like a sci-fi award.
Sci-fi?
Yeah.
For Red.
Science fiction. No, for Galaxy Quest.
Oh, sorry, we're back to Galaxy Quest.
Oh my god, keep up, bro. So anyway, Galaxy Quest, it got like a Hugo Award, which was like a big sci-fi award.
Oh, okay.
For best dramatic presentation, which I think is pretty funny because it's a comedy. It won a Hochi Award. Hachi. For best foreign language award, because I'm guessing it's a Japanese award. So, foreign language. Yeah, it's funny to think of it because obviously our first language.
So
is
they call
English.
it the Hoochie Award.
Hochi is what it's spelled.
Hochi.
So Hoochie.
No, TJ.
Oh my god, we're done.
TJ,
here.
You're bad. You're a bad boy. Everyone, I'll be replacing TJ on the podcast.
Yeah, it won. It won some awards for in one of the film festivals in Brussels. I think it was the Fantasy Film Festival in Brussels.
So internationally, it seems like it's more appreciated than over here in the Americans.
Yeah, and I was actually looking. It actually got nominated for some Oscars. And the nominations that it got, I think it really actually kind of... Okay, so actually Alan Rickman got nominated for an award for, like, Best Supporting Actor. And I was like, how did he not get it? And then I looked it up, and it was like, oh, because The Green Mile came out that year, and
another movie I haven't seen.
And Michael Clark Duncan was fucking fantastic in that movie. I don't give a fuck who you are.
I've never seen it.
Here's
so
my
good.
cultural osmosis about The Green Mile.
Mhm.
It is a movie about football that Samurai Jack used its weird cuts, like the way that they cut frames, like they'll show different scenes all at the same time, or like different, like of the same scene, they'll show different images all cut across the screen. It's what Samurai Jack did. It's like kind of a comic book style of how he'll be running in one split image, and then in another he'll be slithering the sword.
Or The Green Mile is about a man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait.
The Green Mile?
Wait! Wait! No, The Green Mile's a prison movie. Whoops!
Yeah!
What am I thinking of? The Long Mile? What's the football one?
Yeah, The Longest Mile.
Fuck!
You're confusing the fucking Green Mile with an Adam fucking Sandler movie?
I'm a filthy commoner! What do you
Holy
want?
fucking shit.
I'd like to put on the record that The Green Mile could be a movie about a man with a paint roller who has to walk the whole mile.
Okay, here's my cultural
The
osmosis.
sequel is two dudes with paint rollers who are walking 2 miles.
Sorry. Here's my cultural osmosis of The Green Mile. There's this black man who's really big in a prison, and he heals a guy by hugging him so that way his groins work better.
First of all, he touches him right on the fucking nutsack, alright?
There we go, that one. He touches his nuts.
He touches his balls.
He
and
reaches
takes
under
away
there,
his
he
And
fucking
then he
his
gets
anus a little
executed for
bit.
touching a man's balls.
No, he gets executed because people framed him of murdering 2 white girls.
Yeah. Again, if I cannot illustrate this enough, I am not very well cultured outside of my own bubble. Like, I am lucky to have any sort of cultural osmosis at all, Chef. I am so sorry for disrupting that with that horrible misunderstanding, that gross misinterpretation of The Green Mile. Please go on. You were saying how the Galaxy Quest has won, multiple international rewards and got the Oscar nominees.
The actual Oscar nominations they had were for makeup and special effects, which you haven't watched it yet, but I was commenting to TJ. You'll notice that, like, our clip for today, our wonderful little clip is an idea that I had that Saxon brought to fruition. I was watching through these scenes, and there's the scenes with the rock monsters, and I just kept, every time it popped up, I would just say Metroid Prime. Because I just had this image of, like, the Metroid Prime logo. But anyway, the visual effects, I think they still kind of hold up. Like,
that is a screenshot from Galaxy Quest. That is Tim Allen shirtless fighting a rock monster.
Yeah, and the only real additions is obviously
his
the canon,
sweet canon,
and
the 23rd installment of Metroid Prime,
yeah,
the Apprenticeship of Tim Allen.
Yeah,
where Tim Allen becomes an apprentice to Samus.
I think he'd kind of suck at that. I'm just putting it out there. He's not a bird person. You can curl into a ball and do whatever the fuck else Samus does.
He's an apprentice. He's only given the gun for now. He's at level 1 right now.
Yeah.
That is not... Look,
Tim Allen!
He needs to get Chozo DNA.
If it's not a fucking screwdriver, he can't do shit with it.
Okay, let me ask you. Have you played Metroid?
Have you played the fucking Home Improvement?
Shut the fuck up!
No. Have you played the Home Improvement game?
No,
He's got a laser chainsaw in the game.
Does it?
Yeah, he has a laser chainsaw.
Actually,
a chainsaw's a tool.
And he fights raptors.
A chainsaw's a tool, though.
Actually,
fuck you.
I think Tim Allen, just because of that, I think Tim Allen would be the better game for Tim Allen would be...
Smash Bros.
No, Dead Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dead Space.
I never played Dead Space.
Yes. I haven't played it either. I know what it's all about, though.
So Dead Space is just like all of your weapons are actually just tools that your character is engineered to be weapons.
He is an engineer, so he can just design these things and use them.
Yeah, Tim Allen would work in that game.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Or you could put him in fucking Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
And just have him, like, build shit.
But
What's wrong with you?
But anyway, I was
I'm sorry, I was thinking of a game.
Man, I'm gonna suck your...
I was commenting about how.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is
this live? Whoops.
About how they really wanted, how like they were really close. Like I think they lost visual effects to The Matrix that year, which I don't know.
Like the Matrix, or are we
like
talking
the original?
Like,
Like this is 1999, The Matrix.
Gotcha.
With Keanu Reeves.
They all have Keanu Reeves.
Which,
All 3 of the Matrix films have Keanu Reeves.
I didn't know if
we'll
it
come
was
back
like an
to
old
Keanu.
version that had
We'll
Adam
come
West or something.
We'll come back to Keanu Reeves and
Could you imagine The
little
Matrix
bits.
with Adam West instead of Keanu Reeves? Or in fact, Tim Allen?
And then they lost makeup to the fucking Mummy. To the Mummy.
Huh.
I mean, The Mummy was pretty well made.
Was it
The
Brandon?
Mummy was all CG.
Oh, true.
Are we
like-
talking about Brandon Fraser?
Brendan Fraser, yeah.
I don't like. There's so many mummies. I can't remember which one I actually watched.
The one from 1999 is the one that I'm talking about.
It's hard. It's hard to tell. My
Yeah, it's
mind
the
is
one with-
muffled.
It's the one with Brendan Fraser. And
Is it the one with the Beatles? All the Beatles and shit.
The Scarabs, yeah.
Is,
I mean,
the
they're
Rock? Is the Rock the main bad guy?
No, that's the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But the first one won out for makeup, and I feel like they got totally robbed on that one. But once again, this is the Oscars, and the Oscars are a fucking scam. Anyway,
My phone.
Dropping shit over there, Danny.
Fuck you. At least my phone's quiet.
Fuck
Oh, yeah,
you,
something
fuck
else
me.
something else I found out was that Corbin Bleu.
Wait, is he that fucking the guy with the afro
like the
in
sandwich?
High School Musical?
Yes.
Like this way.
Yes.
I was-
Yes, that's actually him.
I know he is.
I was gonna ask like the guy, like the sandwich cordon bleu,
First of all,
because he does look tasty.
Okay,
Cordon
imagine
Bleu
you just
is
met
not a
Corbin.
sandwich.
Imagine you just look like you just met Corbin Bleu. He looks tasty and delicious.
No, wait, sorry. Cordon bleu is a
His
sandwich.
head,
go up to
his
him.
head is
You
a
just go up
cordon
to
bleu
him.
sandwich.
No, you're
You
right,
just
Chef.
go
I'm
up to me and
sorry.
you're like, when
I'm
did
thinking of
Disney
the
start
cordon bleu
serving
sandwich.
delicious
I'm thinking of the
groceries?
cordon bleu sandwich from Arby's. That's why I thought of it as a sandwich. I
I'm
know
gonna
what
fuck
it
that cordon bleu.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck it so. But
You
yeah,
make it a
that's
sandwich, but-
actually him.
Yeah.
He was in this movie for a little bit.
Was he also the little kid in Holes, or was that a different actor?
Definitely a different actor.
Well, I didn't know. They both have afros. The faces were kind of similar.
What?
I don't know. I'm not gonna touch that.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna leave that be. I'm gonna leave that
No,
there.
no, I'm serious. Like,
No.
alright.
I don't know. I really don't.
I'm not meaning it racist way or nothing. I just legit thought they looked similar.
I'll tell you this. I really want to eat one of those goddamn onions
One of those goddamn onions.
on God's thumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about holes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
no, Chef, we've been interrupting you. For
No,
like,
it's fine.
Fucking.
It's
How
okay.
long has this been running? Like 30 minutes.
It doesn't. It
About
honestly
32.
doesn't even matter.
Okay. Keep
I'm
going.
just enjoying just talking about Galaxy Quest.
Yeah,
Like, you guys
And then
can-
it trails off to Holes and Corbin Bleu.
I'll give
Yeah.
you some holes.
But anyway, Corbin Bleu was in it as
That
like
was
the
nothing.
younger version of Daryl Mitchell's character, who was the pilot. And so like one of the things that like I didn't feel like
Snake going
Snake's just back there interrupting me.
It's-
Fucking rude.
The devil's minions.
So, there. I didn't think that there were any like fantastic shots, but I think like the makeup was really good, which is why I think they got snubbed, because I don't feel like there was much great makeup in The Mummy, especially since most of it was like CG'd anyway. I don't know. I guess later in the movie there was a little bit of good prosthetics, good makeup, but overall, like, they had a bunch of like people and like really good prosthetics for several scenes. Yeah, I fucking get it, dude. The snake just keeps hissing back here. I don't care.
Oh, it's pregnant. It's
Big.
just me.
Big Mama.
Big chungus.
Big chungus. Anyway,
I'll never let it die.
so yeah, there's like honestly the cast for this movie was like kind of everything I needed. Sigourney lost to... Oh yeah, that year, Sigourney Weaver lost to Christina Ricci for her role in Sleepy Hollow.
I didn't watch Sleepy Hollow either.
I guess.
I'm an uncultured fucking swine.
Fuck you, that's me. That's me. I'm more uncultured as a swine than you are.
Have you seen Sleepy Hollow?
No.
No, me neither.
Fuck, what else can I even talk about? I guess we could just talk about, like, parts of the movie that we liked.
Oh, shit, there was... Let me see, did I write anything down for it?
Probably not.
Maybe not.
I mean, I've watched the movie so much that I've practically memorized the whole goddamn thing, so...
Sounds like it, I'm glad. My memory's pretty shitty. I don't know. Sometimes it's crappy. Sometimes it's like what I was talking about with my cultural osmosis.
Yeah.
You never know how much knowledge I will have on one topic. It could range from something to knowing about, like, the inside scoops to a movie that I've literally never fucking watched.
Yeah.
That I don't even know the plot to.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fucking...
I'm guessing you're not a person who cares about things like spoilers, then.
It depends. If I really think in my mind that I really want to watch a movie one day, or like a show, like, I try to avoid Game of Thrones things, because eventually, this is the last season, me and my roommate are probably going to get the full... he's been watching it a lot, so we're probably going to get the full disc set eventually.
You don't even have to. It'll actually probably be cheaper if, like, do a month trial for HBO now.
It probably would, but he's a big fan of it anyway, so if me and him chip in on it, we can just fucking watch it whenever we want. But yeah, it really depends. But DJ, did you have anything to say about the movie? Because I'm
trying to recall, like, hilarious moments. Obviously, shirtless Tim Allen fighting a rock monster was fucking hilarious.
That was so good. I also the fucking part where Tony Shalhoub bangs an alien.
Oh yeah,
bangs a squid monster alien.
That's right up my alley.
Oh yeah, so good. Fuck man, there's so much about the movie. Some of, like, even the more subtle things, like I won't even say subtle, but, like, some of the more serious moments.
There's
like,
also the moment where Tim Allen screamed at a fan.
Oh yeah. It's fake. None of it's real.
Like, I thought maybe he was gonna murder him like he did in Santa Claus.
Yeah, right. You never know when Tim Allen's gonna strike again.
Wouldn't it be kind of hilarious if, like, in all of Tim Allen's movies, he secretly killed one cast member in the movie, but you don't know who it is? Like, in Santa Claus, it was Santa. In fucking Galaxy Quest, I don't know, maybe he killed one of the alien people without anyone knowing.
Maybe. But, like, I remember when we were watching it and Tim Allen wakes up without pants on or anything.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, man, it looks like he just got raped. Because he was just on the floor. He was wearing no pants, but he still had socks on, and he was wearing a white T-shirt.
Well, that's how you do it, baby.
Yeah, right. He was wearing a white T-shirt, that's why I thought he looked like he'd gotten raped. Because if I'm gonna sleep without pants or underwear on, I'm just not gonna sleep with anything on.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just cool everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is this weird sensation, like, you don't truly feel naked until you're wearing nothing but socks.
No, dude, I don't, like, if I still have socks on, it doesn't feel... If I just have socks on, it doesn't...
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, being naked is supposed to be this foreign feeling of insecurity, but... It's like, if you just have only socks on...
I don't feel very insecure when I'm
No,
naked.
neither do I.
Really.
No, neither do I. That's the thing. I'm saying, like, we have come accustomed to being naked is okay. But it's like when you have your socks on, that's the foreign feeling. That's when you truly feel
I've never
naked.
tried that.
Because it's natural to me naked.
I'm gonna try that tonight.
No, do it.
Just get fully nude, not take off my socks.
No, do it. Because when you're naturally naked, that's a natural thing. That humans get naturally naked. But when you just have something like just a sock on, it feels dirty. And that's when you truly feel naked.
Also
I don't even like banging if
you know
I'm
what?
just wearing
Also,
socks.
By the way, Black Light Burns reference, how to look naked. Fuck all you haters.
Black light burn.
Alright, you know what also...
Because
you know what
it's
also
the main
feels
guitarist
foreign?
from Limp Bizkit.
You know what also feels foreign? You know what also feels foreign? You hire a dude to come over and fuck you in the ass.
That
feels foreign.
That's pretty foreign.
Yeah, it's pretty foreign. Sounds like a foreign invasion.
Yeah, but if I can go back to a topic that you brought up Keanu Reeves earlier, and we were talking about, you know, like if we're talking about movies that definitely can create a good standard. I don't know about you guys, but I really can appreciate a good action movie that is just as simple as a man's dog gets killed and he murders an entire Russian mafia.
Okay,
I've got a pitch for you.
And by the way, I have not seen the second movie, so no spoilers.
I've got a pitch for you. Okay. Keanu Reeves, his dog got kidnapped. Kidnappers ask him to go to a certain location. Kidnappers have the dog, shoot him in the face right then and there. Then Keanu Reeves gets hit in the back of the head, and they kill him too.
That's the fucking... What are you talking about? What? TJ,
it's made up!
That's an awful scenario.
Wait, TJ, that scenario... That's like the fucking first movie with some extra steps. What the fuck are you talking about? That is literally the first movie with some extra steps. He's just in another location. What the fuck are you talking about?
Holy shit.
I was making something up.
It's literally the first movie. It is the first movie, but so the burglars go into the house, kidnap the dog, tell Keanu Reeves to meet them at a place. They kill the dogs anyways, hit him in the back of the head anyways, and then the fucking...
I didn't know all of that! I've never seen this movie!
Fuck you, TJ! Fuck you!
I'm sorry, I predicted a movie I've never seen!
You know what, though? You know what? To your credit, that is shockingly close to the premise. Because the only difference...
Keanu kills everyone else instead of them killing him.
Yeah, because the only difference is they kill the dog in his house, and his car is stolen.
Oh no, he was in a Publix.
What?
In my version.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I can really appreciate a straightforward movie.
This is the person I've chosen to be.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
My business partner.
But I personally can really appreciate a movie that is just as simple as just watching a badass guy just fucking murking people. Like that. I don't know what it is. Like maybe that speaks to my violent human nature.
No, I get it because I love Hong Kong action movies.
Have you seen Kung Fury?
That is fucking not a Hong Kong action movie. Why do you...
I'm sorry.
I know where I should.
Yes, I have seen Kung Fury.
I can't remember the movie shit, but I know where it's like the one where every time he, slow motion dive with the two guns, doves start flying. I got the video game for that. I can't remember the name of the movie.
Which movie had Triceracop in it, though?
Huh?
What?
Was that the movie that had Triceracop in it?
Triceracop? What the fuck are you?
No, that was in fucking Axe Cop.
Axe Cop?
That sounds like an Axe Cop thing, TJ.
I remember there was a cop movie, and his partner was a fucking Triceratops with a human body, and he was named Triceracop.
Oh, I think that was Kung Fury.
Okay, I was wanting to make sure I was remembering the right thing.
And again, Kung Fury is a movie I haven't seen. It's from the sounds of it, it sounds like an animated movie.
No, it's a live action. It's a live action movie. There's not very much CG.
The Triceratops head is CG.
But anyway, it's a 30-minute long meme. Yeah.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute long meme on Netflix. You have 30 minutes and you have Netflix, then there you go.
For a second, I thought he was trying to describe lights. Like, are you talking about the orc in the car?
No. No, definitely not.
But yes, Keanu Reeves killing people. They killed a dog. I don't know. I can really appreciate a movie kind of also Mad Max. Like these movies that it's not a whole. If you break them down, Keanu Reeves, someone killed his dog. He kills all of them. Mad Max, a long chase in the deserts.
See, that also reminds me of this one isn't actually. I don't even think it's filmed in China. Because Tony Jaa is from Thailand. But anyway, The Protector, where they steal his elephant. And they steal his elephant and
Operation Dumbo Drop.
Elephant. You probably haven't even seen that fucking movie either. So
I have seen it actually.
Holy shit!
He's not lying this time.
No. So anyway, no, they steal his fucking elephant, and he goes and beats the bloody living fuck out of everyone.
Is that one of the Korean revenge movie series things?
Thai. It's this one. Like I said, it's a Thai movie. Thailand.
Oh, Thai. Okay.
Yeah. No. We'll talk about Old Boy someday.
Someday.
You know what movie
Because I got lots to talk about with Old Boy, baby.
Oh boy.
You know what movie I enjoyed? It was about war, but there was like no violence between the main characters or anything. And it's The Civil War is on drugs.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It is a movie made by the cast of Whitest Kids You Know, and all 5 of them are actors in the movie.
Wasn't it originally just a series of
I think it was like a 5 or 6 series episode thing
of sketches that they
but
did,
you can compile it all into one movie.
which they did.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just they have a. It's about 2 stoners.
It was Trevor Moore and Sam
Brown.
Yeah, Sam Brown. Trevor Moore and Sam Brown.
Their characters
they find out what weed is through a Jamaican slave. And so they start smoking pot and everything. And like the town.
And then they
hold on, let me sit up for this.
He's gonna go into excruciating detail.
The fucking alright, the fucking town is
he's gonna go into more detail than is necessary.
The town. Putting me on the spot.
No,
the fucking town is like I guess the Civil War is going on. They're trying to do their thing and everything, and they're making up their flag, and they had banned the other flag.
Yeah.
So they had banned the other flag, and what was hilarious was the fact that the 2 stoners, Trevor and Sam, had taken the flag and made like shirts out of it. Like, they made shirts out of it and junk and started walking around with it. And they're smoking weed, they're walking around.
So are they with
thing.
I doubt it matters, but are they with the Confederates or are they...
they're the southern states, I think.
Confederates.
They're in the South, but they're not like
their parents are for the
Oh wait, so these 2
parties.
characters they're not soldiers.
No,
they're just regular dudes who start smoking pot.
Yeah. Okay.
They're walking around in their flag shirts and they're smoking pot and everything, and they had just banned that flag. So when they find them, they start going after them.
And they think that they've banned pot.
So they're running. So it's basically the whole premise of the movie is Trevor Moore and Sam Brown run around paranoid as fuck because they think weed's illegal when it's the fucking shirts they're wearing that's illegal.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about it.
And they join the war effort to make sure that weed stays legal.
Yeah,
but they're not. But that's not
so
what
they
the
don't
Confederates
care about
want.
Slavery or anything. They're just there to make sure the pot is legal.
Yeah.
They think that's what. No, they think that's what the other Confederates.
They
want.
think that's what the war is about.
Yeah, they think that's what the war is about. The war was about the slaves and everything, but they think it's about them.
They thought it was about the North wanting to legalize pot and the South saying, no, we want pot illegal.
No, the other way around.
Oh yeah, it was the other way around.
Oh, so they joined the South?
Yeah.
So they were fighting. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they were running. So they're running away from the North.
No, they lived in the South.
They lived in the South.
You get to see Zach Brown, or what was it, Zach Brown?
Sam Brown.
Oh no, Zach.
Zach Krieger.
Yeah, you get to see Zach Krieger play Ulysses S. Grant in a very drunk fashion.
Oh my god.
Was it Ulysses S. Grant that was super drunk in that scene?
If it was the North.
It was the one where he was drinking the alcohol and they ran out of alcohol and he had like a puke bottle.
I don't remember.
He was drinking the puke bottle. Alright, there's a scene where he drinks all his alcohol and then he drops one of his containers and it breaks and he's got like a puke bucket that he keeps in case he pukes because he's drunk all the fucking time. And then he notices he's out and he's just like and turns over to the puke bucket, grabs the fucking puke bucket and like motions like he's about to drink it, while at the same time he's just like
so everyone knows TJ is acting this out and
yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, he fakes it, he's like, I got another one in the fridge. Or I got another one stored somewhere or something because they didn't have fridges. And then he pulls out the second bottle and he drops the second bottle and breaks it. So he grabs the puke bucket again and he's like,
I think the context of this would be funnier if we knew which fucking person you were talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said it's either Ulysses S. Grant or I'm trying to remember the other. Yeah, Robert E. Lee. Actually, I think it was Robert E. Lee.
Okay.
They were both known for drinking.
Yeah, I think it was Robert E. Lee in
it
this scene.
It was the 1700s.
Yeah,
the 1800s.
Well, which one fought for the South?
Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, it was Robert E. Lee then.
Yeah.
Because they went to go meet the
both
commander.
fought for the South.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Grant was a general for the...
I don't know. I think they meet both of them in the movie.
I don't remember.
All I know is you got to see Zach Kruger drink out of a puke bucket.
Yuck.
Yeah. I know film better than I know American history.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's fair.
All I know is I thought that was funny.
I know more about world history than I know American history.
Same.
Probably.
I mean, I might not know the same amount or exactly the same areas that you know about.
They also, there was another movie they made, though, which was Miss March, which only had Zach Kruger and Trevor Moore.
Yeah, which I think... I don't know, I have like, a love-hate relationship with that movie. I think some of it's kind of funny. I think some of it's, like, not.
What is the scene where you got to see fucking, what do you call himself in the movie?
Oh, horsedick.mpeg.
Yeah, when you got to see his fucking dick, and it's like this fucked up little urethra kind of thing.
Yeah, he has like a tube going.
Yeah.
Like a catheter.
Oh, that's making my fucking groin cringe.
He didn't even have a dick.
Here's a little side thing. Did I ever tell you guys about how I had a kidney stone?
Oh, what?
Yeah, you're bringing up fucking... the last time, I know TJ was fucking obsessed about sounding, but, which just... I am fortunate enough to say that did not enter in my story, but, yeah, it was not a fun... It was it's amazing. This tiny little, like, 2 millimeter sized, 3 millimeter sized rock, like, causes so much pain.
Wasn't it centimeter?
Centimeter, sorry, whatever the small one is. I can't remember. It's like literally it was like a grain of salt.
It might be millimeter.
Maybe.
Imagine like a grain of salt. So that's what I had to pee out.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is TMI, but yes, it was like it's amazing. My whole fucking this side was like twitching like with pain. Like I was I swear I thought I was constipated. I was like I even told my roommate, like I pop into his room, I was like, I guess he's constipated because I've never been constipated before. Everyone in my family is, but so fucking. Then I'm like okay, I just need to drink water, right? I Google like if you're constipated, you're probably dehydrated. It's like, yeah, I haven't been drinking enough water today.
You could also stick your finger up your butt.
No, he's a liar. He's a filthy goddamn liar.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
actually, I can't remember the last time I've ever been constipated.
Sure, TJ. Sure, you don't stick your finger up your butt. Change the subject. I get it. But yeah, no. So essentially, just come to find out, yeah, no, this is not constipation. Something is wrong. Something is real wrong. I'm leaning over my kitchen sink trying to drink water, but it's like, no, this is bad. This is wrong. This is wrong. So I tell Coopin, I just say, you know what? Fuck it. Hospital time. It's the first time, so fuck it. And yep, they gave me some morphine. Hospitals are like Twilight Zones. That is a very true statement. Time just passes by. And yep, peed out the stone. Only other weird part is I think there was a miscommunication because they didn't give me too much morphine, but I guess I wasn't properly articulative enough. I did pee out the stone there in the hospital, but I think I miscommunicated to where they thought I flushed it down the toilet or something. So I never actually got the stone tested. So let's hope that never happens again.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Kidney stones! That was just from a small tangent about someone talking about something about going into your urinary tract. So fuck you!
Which is why you should block your pee hole at all times. Kids, tape your pee holes down so parasites can't enter and do things to your balls.
That's what condoms are for. You have to wear them constantly to make sure that your dick is 100%.
You gotta tie a rubber band around it after you put the condom on to make sure the parasites can't get in from the sides and the underparts.
Yeah, no, you have to constantly wear it.
In fact, go to the doctor and get your pee hole surgically shut so parasites can't enter.
TJ, that's too far. It's too far.
Parasites can't enter if you get it surgically shut.
But then you can't pee-pee. But then you can't go pee-pee. God, I'm glad my parents don't listen to this shit.
Yeah. I'm glad only half of my parents know I exist.
Yeah.
I only have to disappoint one of them.
Yeah. Oh.
What if your dad has been like following you your whole life and you don't know it? He's got like pictures of
part
you.
of the clip I turned on to
he's got like fucking pictures of you. And he goes home and you're on his desktop and he's just on there on Facebook. Maybe he's disguised as a friend of yours and just looks at all your posts and he's just like, "Be together soon, son."
Yuck.
If that's the case, you owe me 18 years of child support, you worthless cuck.
Yep.
And now he's disappointed.
Oh, he's disappointed. Why are we laughing? No,
well, because your tragedy is funny.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, this is unfortunate opinions. This is our opinions about your dad, and this is what I think your dad does.
I think your dad is. I
think your dad sits at home all by himself, lonely, disappointed in you for not becoming a big success.
I mean, it's not like if I become a success, I'm gonna.
But he's too fucking like jaded to realize that he hasn't been there your whole life at all, so he has no reason to be disappointed. He's just an asshole.
Yeah. Little does he know, statistically, he's the reason I'm a fucking failure.
If you're listening to this, fuck you, Chef's dad. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, my dad. Also, can you call me? I really want to know who you are. I fucking hate you. I love you.
I need some money, Dad.
Can you call me too? I'm kind of.
Can you pick me up? I'm stuck in Florida.
We're all stuck in Florida. You don't
That's
think
right.
This is a goddamn
You have 3
trap?
kids.
You don't think this is a goddamn death trap? We're all stuck in here, my friends.
Oh my god. Right.
This hot, muggy place
I
where I have to remove my
the door
shirt
shut
to show off my chub, so that way
We're all trapped in this room. I welded the door shut.
It's
I
really
will kick
hot,
down.
too.
TJ, I can run through these walls. Don't even challenge me on that.
I welded the wall shut.
I will still run through it, like that fucking one episode of SpongeBob
Through
when
the
it's all
window.
mermaided. Through the window!
You can't. There's metal plating underneath. You have to vibrate through it.
Oh, luckily for me, I'm a DC-style speedster. And then I just, like, start vibrating really fast. And go through the wall.
You just clip through the wall.
Yeah.
You start, like, glitching a little and then clip through.
Well,
No, I start double jumping and then pause menu.
Well, how about I vibrate the air around me whenever I kick your door down?
Maybe. If only we could do that.
I can't kick the door. Don't challenge me, Chef. I will do it.
Don't kick my door down. I don't have money to fucking replace that shit.
Well, look, I have destroyed mobile homes before that have been condemned.
Do you have money to pay for a new door?
Probably.
Excuse
me,
That's not even a bracket. Like, it's a door. It's a door. Like,
oh, look at me. I'm Danny. Look at all my money.
I can afford a couple $100 for a door.
No, fuck you, bro. The door is
I'll
like
come
barely...
into your fucking house and kick your door down and I'll just buy you a new one.
And I'll just throw money at your peasant face.
Look, you get a door for like fucking $20, $40. I don't know.
What kind of doors for $20 or $40?
Decent ones like that. At that quality.
That's not a decent door. That's a shit door.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to upgrade
At the
door.
garbage dumpster
This door would be
piece
like
of
$100.
trash.
You should thank me to break it then, because I'll fucking get you a
You
better
give me
one.
$300 as a fucking emotional
the better
discharge
one.
fee.
No,
Because I'm
you know
sad
what
that you broke my fucking door down.
No, you know what you need? There's a door that I always wanted. It just had like, it was just like a big solid wooden door.
I want a door with a
and it
pee
had
hole
like a
cover.
little, yeah, it had like a little fucking porthole thing that you could open up. so you'd be like, what's the password?
Yeah, the most annoying thing about replacing that door is if I broke the hinges, broke the fucking frame, then that's when it starts getting a little, like, annoying, and you probably would have to... I'd make a project probably, like, I don't know, fucking $60, $70
Well, I
maybe
know
100
we
if you
do
want a
have
good
to.
project.
We do have to fix my kid's hinges because she slammed the door a few times.
Well, hinges aren't the problem. Like, if the frame is destroyed, then you start having a problem.
That's yeah. Have you guys ever seen Canada's Worst Handyman?
Holy shit! Yeah,
No.
we watched that together.
Oh yeah, we did. I didn't know if you'd seen it. It's on Netflix, and it's fucking hilarious. They pick.
You think I got time for Netflix? I eat and breathe fucking memes. All right, that's it.
Netflix is a meme though.
Yeah.
God damn it, you got me.
But it's about they just pick these random Canadian like couples or just a couple of people or something like that,
are, like, really
and they
shit.
get them to remodel a fucking house, like build one and.
No, it's just remodeling.
Oh, it's just remodeling.
Let me guess. The premise is the house has always turned out to be shit.
No, the premise is that everyone sucks and nothing
it's
gets
Canada's
done.
worst handyman.
Nothing is done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Canada.
We have to see who is the worst handyman is.
Why are we talking about Canadians, but we're doing German accents? Like
I just felt
stereotypical
like doing
German
it.
I
accents?
don't know, because we're fucking terrible human beings. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I like us.
This is.
Sometimes.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
No, I love you both.
We love you too, Danny.
Aww. Aww. Positivity. Alright, now let's get talking about how Canadians suck.
God, they make their A's and their alphabet.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding around. I don't actually know much about Canada to really have like a love-hate thing about them.
They have
like,
good
right.
syrup
As far
and-
as I know, I actually like Canada.
They have really good syrup and supposedly good whiskey.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
also
free
really-
healthcare.
And also really good weed, apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They have. I bet you they have the kindness of Kush.
Yeah. That's a thing that I've heard. I saw it in a documentary about the marijuana.
Wow.
Yeah, some of the best stuff comes from Canada.
Did you hear about the documentary about this kid on acid? He took a System of a Down video and song and put table in everything.
That wasn't an acid trip documentary. That was something that happened to you about 3 hours ago when you picked me up and I showed you exactly that. It's chop suey.
It's
Except
it look the way
I
the
still don't
videos
understand
the way
context. It's
the
like
they basically took like parts of the song and they put table in it and then they started distorting parts of the fucking song.
is it just like, you know, fucking
It's just a.
It was an irritating mass of shit the chef showed me that's also funny.
I'll show you later, but like.
I mean, if we're talking about YouTube poops, I think there was definitely a positive influence on all of our lives.
Oh
with
yeah,
YouTube
definitely.
poops.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob YouTube.
I was
No.
thinking King of the Hill. What are you
I-
talking about?
What are you
Oh,
talking
I didn't
about?
see that. I have to actually watch
King
that.
of the Hill YouTube poops are the best.
ASDF? What?
Oh yeah, ASDF movie. I love that
Excuse me?
shit.
That's not poop though. That is YouTube To me, YouTube poop is taking other content and
Oh, like
twisting it.
the Naruto YouTube poops and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Or
yeah,
like the
like-
Ronald
I mean,
McDonald's
parody-
Japanese
like fucking
commercials.
parodies, like all these parodies. If you want to call those YouTube poops, they'd probably be accurate. Like ASDF, or I think was the movie. That is created on like that is original content. To me, YouTube poop is altering content, and
Okay.
especially in poorer quality. Then yes, that's YouTube poop.
I mean, I disagree, but
You know what I think about that? That's probably not gonna pick up.
don't shit yourself trying to fart at me.
I'm not.
He wasn't even farting at you. He was farting at my computer.
You know what?
My
That was
computer
very
never
rude of me.
did
That was
anything
rude.
to you.
Chef,
Why
start
would you
taking
do that?
Rips. It's gonna stink.
Oh,
Start
God.
taking rips. That was
Why
rude.
would you fart on my computer? It never fucking did anything to you.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Apologize to it.
I'm sorry, computer. I can't believe I just farted live.
It said it's okay. I heard it.
We're doing this live. Like, what was the SpongeBob episode? Night, live. What the fuck am I going on about? Fuck me. Fuck me.
All right. So I think we should go ahead and go over some of the stuff we're going to talk about in the next podcast. We're going to talk about the Donald Glover stuff next time, right?
We might, yeah. I'll have to watch a little more Atlanta.
That's fine. You can
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, I think that's about all we got for today. Maybe is
yeah.
it?
We're gonna watch, and then we're also gonna watch a movie by I think it was a movie by Derek Comedy Troupe called Mystery Man. Derek Comedy is kind of where Donald Glover got his start.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Danny. Are you gonna be here next time?
I will try to be like I try to do a lot of things.
But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, babies.
Where can people find you?
Fucking nowhere. If you see me, if you see me on the street, I'll fucking shoot you.
All right.
He might. Crazy.
I'm schizophrenic.
Obviously, you can find me and Chef on Unfortunate Gamers, or you can find some of the videos I put on Dat Solo Life.
I have a practically dead Twitter at UGCheftimus Prime.
And we also have our Twitter at Unfortunate Gamers. And if anyone plays MTG Arena, if you happen to play against us, I am UG Saxum, and then in parentheses, Fagatron.
And I'm just, once again, G-Chef.
And I need to get one. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Bye!